Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Everyday English with me, your host, Crew Neil. In today's episode, we're going to talk about school subjects and tools. And today, we are going to do only a few things because we have loads of things we can do at school, but today we're only going to do a few. The first subject we have in school is geography. Geography is where you study where is what country in the world, whereas America, Canada, Australia, Thailand, China, Japan, you'll find out where it is on the earth. And anatomy. Anatomy we do with all the parts inside of the body. It's called anatomy. And then you get your maths. That's your 1 plus 1 is 3.5, right? Those is your math. Then your literature. Your literature is usually famous books that authors wrote or certain books or history books that you want to go over with. Right. Then the next one we'll have is geometry. Geometry is where you measure things with its radius 90 degrees, 360 degrees. You make measurements of a circumference of certain things. Then you're gonna get your art classes in school. You get your art where you learn how to fine art or with a paint or a brush or with a pencil. And then also you get archaeology. Archaeology is where you study dinosaur bones, old diggings where you find out if there was temples or buildings before under the ground. So you'll go out and you'll do some archaeology work. And then the next one is chemistry. This is also a nice subject, but it's also very difficult. Here you'll find out how to experiment with certain chemicals. And then we're going to go on to biology. Biology is also part of learning how the human body works. Then drama. Drama you have usually plays like Romeo and Juliet. Oh, art thou Romeo? Those are drama classes. And then you get music. Music is where you have your orchestra maybe or your band playing, that you can learn certain instruments in your musical subject at school. And then obviously there's your sport also. We call it PT or physical education. That is where you learn how your body functions under certain trials or certain things. Right, and the next class is also music, but this is where you learn certain instruments like a guitar, piano, or drums. Then you get your pottery. Pottery is where you work with clay and you make pots or vases or anything out of clay. Then you also get your space science. This is where you learn where the comets come from and where the planets are in the whole space out there. Also, you get your computer science. This is where we fix your computer, we open it up and see what's inside and tell you where's your CPR and those things. Now, this little instrument here is called an abacus. This is where also you use it in mathematical things. The Chinese use it a lot. So this is a book. Now we get to your apparatus that you can use in school. Your books you can use, then your blackboard and your backpack. You can put your books in and your pens. And then also this little thing is called a thumbtack. But we as boys use this not only to put up pictures and that, but also to poke each other at school. So then you get your notebook where you write your notes in, your eraser, where you erase certain corrections you made, and then you glue, this is where you stick certain things on, and also certain objects is your bell. We love the bell because when the bell rings, it means that school or class is over. Then your calculator, you calculate how much our things cost or how much your mathematical equations are. Then you get your chalk. You can write on a chalkboard, but these days we don't use chalk anymore. We use ink or electrical boards. And then your compass is also helping you to measure certain circles. So there you have a few little items that you use at school and your subjects that you use at school. Join me again and we will go over things more thoroughly in your private lessons or in your group lessons. So see you again. Goodbye.